I think it's this. Oh, no, it's this one. All right, so here we are, the Intrepid Wanderers in the land of Madera. I think we're gonna start up. It's session 13, so I don't know if that bodes well for anybody or not, but that's what it is. Before we start, we'll review our items for sharing and other things. So we'll start with the World Anvil site. I'm just gonna move it to the top, I think. Great. So this here is our World Anvil site. It's worldanvil.com, and our world is called Madera. And again, we use World Anvil to kind of help us keep track of things in the world. Definitely needs some more fleshing out on our end, not on World Anvil's end. You can support them on Patreon if you want. And we have our session rolling. So I've been using the session notebooks. I called it, I guess we gotta leave town for now. And I haven't honestly played with all the pieces that go with this, but oh, it looks like Teddy, you could also, Isaac, you could roll right on World Anvil if you need some dice. So that's our one thing. Don't forget, we have a YouTube channel. Obviously, if you're watching this, then you found the YouTube channel, so awkward. Yeah, so that's one. And I will do this. Janelle, I think that you're in charge of, what are you in charge of?
Merchandise.
Great.
But I haven't been selling any because, you know, I think someone's dropped the ball on the advertising.
Oh, I see how this is rolling. This is my favorite. Oh, it's like, oh, but I didn't do more. Teddy, how's the advertising going?
Well, you see, if merchandise would pick up the pace, then the advertisements would be out more.
If I had known I was in such high demand, I would have taken care of it, but nobody told me.
All right, so really, the merchandising and the advertising groups need to get together is really what I've just heard. And yeah, so you know, we'll work on that. It's fine. I'm gonna just adjust my screens so that I can put my display window back up. No, don't do that because that's not cool. I mean, you're gonna go up there, right? So if I remember correctly, you can help me out if you think I'm lying, which probably I am. But last game, no, I don't want to exit tablet. Last game, we wrapped up the festival. Yep. So.
Festival of the Dead.
Yeah. Let's see. Teddy. Oh well, Kyphira went back home, and she saw Nixie Knox, who came and picked up the gun. Then, let's see. She did that. Then she went to bed. Oh no, she worked on some anviling, whatever, blacksmithing. She worked on some blacksmithing. Horseshoes, right? And then Teddy, back at the festival, hung around. Everyone was pretty excited for the bonfire that was happening at dusk.
I thought it was fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks, and there was a bonfire. There's a bonfire, and then there were fireworks. So you went down, hung around for that. There were fireworks. It was great. Everyone was leaving, or maybe, yeah, everyone was sort of working on leaving when you heard weird noises, and there were a bunch of vampires and, no, not vampires, zombies and skeletons attacking the town.
Skeletons.
Zombies and skeletons.
And
Heffalumps and woozles.
Yeah, and the heffalumps, don't forget those. And you fought off as many as you could. It was pretty overwhelming. They killed a lot of the townspeople. You don't really know necessarily all the people who were killed or not. You do know that Zymia's family seems to have died. because she was hanging out with you. And as you were leaving, Sanshira, I think that was her name, came up to you and basically implored you to take Zimia to the city of Tarsia.
Take Zimzam, go to Tornaliti Town, find Jubilee.
Right. And also, the vampire Isaac attacked or came, and basically he's looking for Zimia for some reason. So you're kind of absconding with her, and you left before the battle ended, so no one really knows like who came out alive or not. You ran down to Kaifira. You got some quick supplies. You explained to her that you needed to leave Dodge really fast. You got your stuff. And you took the secret path that you learned. I don't remember if you spent the night in the cave or not. Or did you just keep going until...
No, we spent the night. Or, well...
I think we needed to stay the night.
Yeah.
You spent the night in the cave. You ran it. You finished getting to town. You spent a night in a tavern. The sketchy one.
Mm-hmm.
Then you went down to see the... I don't know if you talked to Stamex at the end or somebody.
Yeah, we did, because I asked her about ways out of town.
Right, and she said that there were ships. I can't remember the other options that she threw out. You could walk, you could go up to that town you really want to go to, Janelle.
No, we aren't going to Dace.
I don't know. Maybe we should go to Dace, guys.
So,
I think
because
that's the last place we should go.
Kaifira was pretty adamant that she wasn't going to go to Dace. She had some family issues surrounding that area. You
Putting it mildly.
Yeah, you opted to try a ship, but that's as far as we got. I think that you were going to go down to the docks.
No. First, we need disguises.
Oh, okay. All right.
And secondly, wherever I need this stuff. Wherever we decided we were gonna go, while we were in the shady underground place, we need to go somewhere else.
What do you mean?
We need to go to a different place than the place that we said we were going to go while we were in that place.
I don't remember that part of the discussion. Oh, no, you didn't. Okay, sorry.
You're just saying you don't want people in the warehouse knowing where you're going.
Yeah. I don't want anybody to know where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to go somewhere else other than where we said we were going to go.
But we said we were going to go uptown to get disguises.
No, that's not what I mean. In the whole, we're going to travel to this town and then go this way. We need to go to a different town.
Fair. Probably smart. As long as it's not Dace.
Yeah, Dace would be a good plan. We could go to Dace.
Let's not.
It's not like your family summons demons, do they?
You haven't met my family.
All right. So that's not the one I wanted. Okay. You're talking about you're going to go to a store, huh?
Yeah, that sells like nice fancy clothes. You know, the kind of place a nice fancy merchant would go and buy clothes and have nice fancy clothes.
Okay.
Because that's what we need.
Nice fancy clothes. Oh.
Yeah.
This is going to be rough. Okay, so you tell me what you're doing.
Finding nice fancy clothes, I guess. Since Teddy seems kind of adamant about it.
We need disguises.
All right. So,
Fancy clothes store. I don't have a map of the town, so I don't know where we're going.
oh, do I have a map of the town? That's a good question.
Yeah, you did, because we're still in Zizerga.
I know, it's more, do I have one on Roll20? That's what I was more. Oh, yeah, okay. You, okay, yep. My library. Oh, all right, all right. Just a minute. We can do this. We can do this. The map actually is not. Uh, okay, fine. Fine, you thing. Okay, so now I gotta go. I gotta think about this. I think the deal is do this. I do this. I do this. I do this. I do this. And we can then look at this. So this is Zizar Death. This is the big overview map. You don't even see all the shops and stuff because it's just a really huge city. You literally could choose any kind of district or zone. I will tell you that 21 is the open market. So that's just all shops and places to, get different things. So if that's what you were looking for, that's a good, option. But literally most of the areas in there are going to have some kind of opportunity to buy a thing. It's just that huge. Stores are that prevalent. There's tons.
Kathir is going to follow Teddy on this one, so as much as that can be a dangerous thing.
That's pretty fair.
What? Never dangerous.
Always dangerous.
Okay.
What? What?
And I'll do this. Teddy, where you going?
I don't know. Clothes shop. Clothing. Nice fancy clothes.
Let's start with the open market then.
Okay, so you go to the open market. It's full. It's just like, shops, little tents of different items. There's people selling food. Zimia is she's just like, oh, look, they got stuff over there. Do you see that stuff? She is very excited. Stymax is kind of, not Stymax, but Kayaks is like sitting on her shoulder. She's pretty giddy. Do a perception or investigation, I guess, because you're actively looking.
6.
23.
Okay, well, Teddy, you are overwhelmed by all the stuff, but Kaifira is able to locate for you one of the stalls that seems to have some fancy clothes, so it's pretty great. So you go up to the stall there. I just need an NPC generator. You see I think this is what I want. No. very distressing. Okay. Yeah, okay. No. No, yeah. One of them has really great NPCs. Why do they all hate me right now? Okay. So you go up and I'm assuming you go into the thing.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it a shop? Is it a tent? Is it
It's
what
a
is it?
tent. It's all tents through here.
Tents.
Yeah. But it does look like it's very nice clothing. It's just that this is how the open market works.
So I'll just walk into the tent and browse around.
All right. A female dragonborn comes up to you. Hello, can I help you today? What are you looking for?
We're looking for some clothes.
Well, you've come to the right place, obviously. I was maybe referring to what type of clothes you were looking for. Do you have a budget? We are quite expensive, so just wanted to throw that out.
Teddy, what kind of clothes are we looking for?
The finest. What would you say is your finest selection of clothing you have in this shop?
Well, over here we have some very fancy pants. They're called fancy pants. They are silken, but they come in various colors. They're not very good for travel, but they are very good for just if you are lounging about at home or doing some errands, and they're quite perfect there. Or if you are trying to go to perhaps a ball or somewhere where people are hanging out. These are eloquent and quite fancy.
I mean, we need maybe something a little bit more on the functional side. You know, we're looking for something to travel and.
Oh, you're looking for fancy travel clothes. Okay,
Yes, fancy travel.
leads
Yes.
you to a different area of the show. Okay, I mean, I guess I got some of those as well. So the fancy travel clothes over here, we have some pants. You'll notice that they are they're nice black. They have a lot of pockets. They're fine leather, so they're good for traveling. They look really nice. We have those. We also have some tailored jackets if you'd like. So again, that these also have a lot of pockets. We have a couple that are longish. We have a couple just short jackets, but again, they're tailored very well. They're fine leather. The pants are leather, but the jackets are more of like a heavy cotton. There's some gems and precious metals kind of like worked especially into the jacket to make it look really nice. We have a vest if you'd like, and a shirt obviously for the ladies.
And how much for this?
That well, for a full like bottom, top, jacket, it would be 10 gold pieces per person.
I don't see why not. What do you guys think?
If you want just fancier clothes.
Because are you gonna buy me some fancy? I've never had fancy clothes. I've never had clothes so nice. This is the. What about for kayaks? Do you need clothes? I don't know. He might need a little jacket or something. I mean, he's make it. I don't know where we're going. Where are we going?
I don't remember any of the names of the towns. So, um, yeah, we'll take okay, I need to stop. 3, one for a whole set for each of us. So
Okay, so she finds, she makes sure that like everyone gets a color that they like, especially for the shirts. The pants are kind of general, like you get black or like a brownish leather color. Like there's maybe like 2 different styles of the leather, brownish leather, but it's black or brown. And then the shirts are like a color. Teddy, if you want a vest for an extra gold piece, you can have that.
oh yeah. We need a vest.
Um,
Oh, and they have any hats? Like a top hat?
oh, she's like, I don't have that many hats, but there are, like, if you wander around the market, there are some hat store people that just work with hats.
Yeah, I need to finish out the ensemble.
I mean, there's also boots. We don't have boots, but just keep that in mind.
Maybe like a top hat and a cane, you know?
Right. Yes, I also don't have canes, but again, I believe that there is a lovely canes shop somewhere in the
Did
open
she have
market.
a little vest or something for kayaks? I don't know if he actually wanted one, but Zinnia seemed like really excited about it.
She has, you know what, she's like, you know what, if you just I don't know, are you gonna do a little bit more shopping to get the hat and stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, if you stop back, like on the way back through, I'll have a little vest for a gold piece. I'll come up with a fine little vest for him.
Okay, thank you.
I'll just pay you in advance because we'll just stop by when we're.
Okay, that's great. I mean, yes, that's perfect. And so she, do you want to pick up all your clothes at the end, or do you want to take some of them now and walk around in the market with them?
Yeah, I guess if we're coming back, we can give them later.
Okay. So that's good. I mean, it gives me a chance. There's a couple items I would like to tailor a little bit extra. So that's great for you.
Guess we just walk around to get some, like, accessorize.
Okay.
Top hat, you know.
And if there's any stalls selling like jewelry or gems.
Oh, geez, really?
I need.
That's gonna be expensive. You can pay for that out of your own pocket.
No, I need 100 gold pieces worth of crushed diamond.
Yeah, okay, you can buy that yourself then.
I was planning on it.
Okay, just to like make stuff, sum it up there. I would say the fancy hat you're able to get. Are you getting hats for everybody?
I don't know. Does everyone want a hat? I mean, I just want a nice like top hat, you know, and put it on the side like crooked ways.
I don't want a hat.
You know,
Okay.
like
Zimia is like, can I, like, Zimia wants everything because she's never had anything, so she wants not a top hat. She's more like a hat like what I'm wearing, maybe like a little bit like, but like fashionable. So you get those for another gold. If you're looking for like fancy, it's like 2 gold to get a hat for you and Zimia. You walk around to different vendors and you find a jewelry vendor. You get about like how many?
I needed 100 gold pieces worth of crushed diamond.
Yeah, you don't get 100. You maybe get like 10. You find enough where you have 10 gold pieces worth of crushed diamond.
It's a start.
Yes. What else are you looking for?
Well, the rest of mine I have to actually harvest fresh, apparently.
Yeah. No, I meant in the open market. Anything. You gonna get any food for the trip or?
come on, the food's got to be included in the boat ride, right?
I thought you wanted to not go where we were telling them we were going to go.
Yeah, but we can still take a boat somewhere.
Fair.
I think it's more, what do you want to eat, boat tack, or do you want something to supplement the boat tack?
Doesn't hurt to have a little extra food.
You are able to pick up some rations for 5. So like for one day, it's 5 silver pieces. So it's just up to you for one day for one person. 5 silver pieces. So decide how much you're going to do.
How many days?
You have no idea.
Tough.
I mean, technically what you're doing is you're just supplementing whatever.
I'll get 5 days worth of rations for both Simi and I, so that'd be 50 silver,
Okay.
if I did my math right.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's 10. It'd be 10 silver pieces a day, and then
Yep.
you multiply
So
that
50.
by, yeah. Okay. Zemia, so like she keeps pointing out things too. She's like, can we get one? Can we get some of that? Like it's like the candy shop. She's like, can we go there? Can we try that food? What about that silk scarf? What about a cape? Can I have a cape? I've never had a, wow, I remember seeing capes, but I've never had a cape like that. That's a cool cape. She's like everything. She's like a kid in a candy store.
I too will also get rations for 5 days.
Great. You are able to get rations, no problem.
So should we head back and pick up our stuff?
Yep.
All right.
It's all part of the plan.
Right. You head back to the fancy clothes shop. Oh, all right. Lovely. She has a little vest for kayaks that you can tell she's, it's made out of little scraps and stuff, but it looks nice. Kayaks he's he's like, oh, okay. Doing it because it's for Zimia, but he's not like, he's not super excited, but he'll do it. And Zimia's like over the moon. Did you get boots? Or shoes?
I guess if it's travel wear, probably boots.
Well, that would be separate, like, because she doesn't have boots. I know I was throwing that out as another piece that you might want to, like, think about. Zimia definitely does not have nice boots or shoes.
I thought you had mentioned doing that earlier when you were talking about, like, his top hat, or did we?
She mentioned boots, but she said she didn't have any. But
someone needs to make like a one-stop. Everything in
Walmart.
Yeah,
well,
but
I mean,
nice
technically, this market is a one-stop. You just go to the market and you just stop at different tents. I would say that boots would be another 8 million gold pieces.
Tough.
Or whatever this Google Drive says. No. Carry no. Oh, yeah. I just show you my whole boots. Okay. Well, this is what we got. Ankle boots are 2 silver pieces. Calf boots are 4, and like knee boots are 6 silver pieces.
You said ankle boots were 1 silver,
2 silver.
2 silver.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take ankle boots.
All right.
For 500, Trebek.
For what?
Oh,
Huh?
he's being funny.
Oh, I only caught for 500 and I was like, what?
He's talking about Jeopardy. Thankfully, I speak Isaac.
I'm not sure if I should say I'm sorry or not.
I'm not either. Okay, so you got your boots. You pick up your other clothes. Yeah. I don't know what else you're looking for, but
Teddy, is there anything else we're looking for?
I mean, not that I think our disguises seem adequate.
Okay, then shall we find a boat?
Sure. I just
Okay.
don't know. I don't have a map, so I don't know where we're headed.
so what you do know, I think that Kayaks had mentioned that there is a, there's a harbor. The harbor was back down by the slums where you met with Kayaks.
Stymex.
Stymex, right? Sorry. But that was down by the harbor. And so you kind of know where to go.
Yeah, they said we should find the portmaster, Grumblestock.
Oh, wow. I'm really kind. I gave you a name and everything.
I think I asked for directions to the portmaster. Red building with a yellow flag.
Wow, you keep really good notes.
Sometimes.
So are you gonna go down to player's handbook under services? There's my player's handbook. I don't know what I did with it. It's far away. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so you're gonna travel down to the dock. You ask around, and like it's not like it's an uncommon. It's not like it's a hidden thing or anything. You go down and you ask. You're like, I'm looking for the Warmaster, and they're like, oh right, yes. So they point you to where Grumblestock is. He's a gnome. Yes, how can I help you? Are you looking for travel?
We are.
Where would you like to go today? Where can I send you to?
I do not have a map, so I'm not. We're traveling merchants, just looking for some of the some great deals. We buy and sell stock. You go to one place and they have an abundance of it, so they sell it for real cheap, and then you buy it all, and then you take it to another place that doesn't have quite so much, and then you can sell it for a higher price and make quite a profit.
So what you're really looking to do is sell some goods.
Well, we've just sold, and now we need to go somewhere to buy more stock.
Well, I mean, this is I don't know where to. It depends on what your stock is, where you're trying to go. Look, I can send you. We have a couple of different options of places to go.
Do you happen to have a map that we could look at? We could.
Well, Yeah, just give me one moment, please, and I will slap up a map, perhaps, of the general area so that you could kind of see, perhaps, uh, where you could go. Oh, I made too many pages. Let me just, and so he goes to the side. He, oh yeah, I wanna, I wanna, Kyphera. Okay, so he says, well, so this is a map here of Madera overall. I don't know how familiar, but we are right now in the kind of at the edge here of Umdare. So he points to you. You are, can you see the map?
Mhm.
Okay, so
I think last time you had one that was closer area.
yeah, no, I did this one on purpose
Oh.
because you've not really specified where you want to go, so it's a little bit confusing for him. But basically, what we got here is so maybe I could
Yeah, we're not looking to travel this far. I mean, you've got up like a whole map of Madeira here, and we're not looking to travel that far. We're trying to stay in the Umdare vicinity.
Okay, well, I mean, this will still work for right now. So, like, we are about, we're about here where this red dot is. You see that right here? And there are a couple towns. There's Sai Nieth over here, and there's Iso Moreno over here. There's a town over here. There's one over here. There's one over here. So there's a couple towns within this lake area. If you are, so basically you can kind of pick a port. We have some ships that travel around to the different areas. If you're looking for a straight shot, that might be different than if you're looking to kind of like hit up some other places to look for some more stock. It all just depends on like what you are looking for yourself. Do you have an end goal destination in mind?
How about up this river? You got? Are there any port towns, river towns up there?
Up this river here? Oh,
Yeah, the one that the one that converges. I think it had a name, but
why did my red not show up? Oh, it's awkward. All right. Well, let's just he's like, so you're looking more to go into Madeira, into Umdare. Is that
yeah.
okay?
I think that's if you travel too much, then you spend too much on travel and your profits drop. And
All right. Let me just see what I can do for this map here. Great. This, do a little zoom out here. Okay, and then this one's got to get zoomed out because it's a little bit too close. Okay, well, if you are looking to kind of stay in this area, what we have here, where is Isaiah Death, you can go to nice red. So we're here. You can go to Sineth. You can go to Isomerino. You could also take like a smaller ship up the Tier River to like Koopa or Zhao, or all the way into the Lake of the Trace Warriors.
And there are boats that go up there, docked right now.
Sure, there are definitely boats that go up there. They take a really long time because they have to go against the currents. So those are a specific type of boat that we have that travel up there. They're like row type boats. I just wanna. We have like a keel boat or a barge. And some of those, like depending on the wind speed and such, they can take quite a long time.
And you have boats that are docked here that go to Sea Eighth and Isomerino.
Yes, we do.
Can I get some names for like a boat that would go to Isomerino, or a boat that would go to Koopa, or even
Okay.
up? Do any of the boats go up past the Lake of the Trace Warriors?
Well, so what happens is at the Lake of the Trace Warriors, they meet up with some other boats. They dock. They tend to dock, and then you could take another boat to either to the ocean or up north the river there, the Kwangyo River. So you could take the Cairn or the Kwangyo River via a different ship or a boat. Okay, so what we have right now, everything's telling all my secrets. We have a boat called the Maplin. It's a cargo ship that's going to travel from Zazer Death. It hugs the coast a little bit. It stops at Sineth, and then travels over to Isomerino. It's
What was the name of that boat?
The Maplin.
Maplin?
Maplin. Maplin.
Gotcha.
Okay. The second boat is called the Talisman. It's a caravel ship, so it's good for items, if you're trying to stock far away. It has a couple stops within the larger river here, this river, and ends up in Isomerino. And let's see. We have one called the Albacore. That's a barge. To the Lake of the Trace Warriors. I will tell you that the Albacore is currently they're working on it. I guess it took on a little water last when it arrived, and so they're doing a few repairs on it before it can ship out. So just to keep that in mind, if you're looking to leave today, that probably won't be ready for a day or two.
Well, thank you. It definitely seems like maybe Ice Moreno might be our best bet right now, but you never know. The tides could turn, you know. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if you're looking, I mean, it seems like you're just not sure where you want to go. If you're looking for, let me just kind of lay these out for you. So the Maplin's gonna like hug the coast. So if you're just looking to kind of stay fairly close to Umdare, you kind of know where you're going. Sineth and Isomarine, like it's much more a straight shot to the two towns. If you're kind of like scoping out, you're not exactly sure where you want to go, or you're looking to see what else is in the world, then the other ship will it will get you, the talisman will get you to Isomarino, but you'll also get to check out some other things along the way. So it's really more about like what it is that you're looking for in your travels.
Yeah, just seems like Ice Moreno might be our best. You know, either way to get there, it just seems like our best option. Currently, would you happen to have the names of the captains of those two boats?
I do actually. So the captain of the Maplin is his name is Hernley Skippy Byney. The last name's a little bit hard. They all just call him Skippy.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I mean, if you're like a good friend of his, this is just like, I wouldn't do this, but if you were a good friend of his, you could call him like Skipper Doodles and get away with it. But like people who just know him, they Skippy is fine and he acceptable. Skipper Doodles is like, intimate.
And the captain of the talisman?
The captain of the talisman his name is Clover Tide Turner Garrick. It's actually a female. So her name is Clover, Captain Clover, or Captain Tide Turner.
Okay, well, thank you, Dockmaster.
You are most welcome.
And I guess I leave.
All right.
I follow.
It's good. I mean, it's good that you're staying together, I guess. Are we gonna take a ship somewhere? Where are we gonna go? I've never been on a ship before.
Yeah, I think we need to find this albacore.
But the albacore isn't going to leave for 2 days.
Yeah, well, if we just lay low for a couple days, I'm sure it won't hurt.
Lay low.
Yeah.
You lay low. Is that possible for you? Because I could help with some of the repairs on the ship, but I need to sleep first.
No, you guys slept.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, this is like morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, but I wouldn't have known I was going to go repair a ship.
You need a short rest to swap up spells.
I thought swapping out spells was a long rest.
Yeah, can you swap
out? It is
out?
a long rest. No, it is a long rest.
I mean, granted, the long rest for me is literally 4 hours, so I could do it today, but...
All right, so where are you going?
Look, I can lay low if I need to be. How do you think I got out of the last country I was in trouble with?
And what exactly did you do in the last country you were in trouble with? To get in trouble?
Well, I don't talk about it anymore. So
I told you why I didn't want to go back to Dace.
look, okay, it may possibly have something to do with summoning demons in the middle of a performance, but that's a total conspiracy drummed up by the aristocrats in the town. So um, they just wanted me out.
Yeah, I'm sure they just wanted you out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But all right, if you want to wait for the albacore. We should also see how much it's going to cost us to get passage on such ship.
Yeah, that's why I said we should find it, and then
So I guess we ask around for where the albacore is.
Okay. You ask around, and you are directed to a location on the dock. You see a. Let's see what you see there. Nope, I don't need traps. Thank you very much. This is not my favorite. Okay.
traps. You set up traps on the dock.
Yes, I frequently set up traps on the dock. No, I'm looking for dun, 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 dun. I'll just do this. So you see they point you towards the ship, and the captain's name is Gilbert Alfong.
Alphonse.
Alfong, but yeah,
Alphonse. Gilby Alfonso.
that's it. He's a
Gibbs.
half elf.
Gibson. Alfredo.
Yeah. He's like, hi, what can I do for you here? I got a lot of work going on trying to fix my boat, fix my barge. Very nice.
Hi, Jack. I'm Jack Livingston's. Jack Livingston's.
Livingston. Nice to
No. Jack Livingston's. There's
Jack Livingston's.
Yeah. Most people
Okay.
forget the Stons at the end.
Yes, I could see that.
A traveling merchant. What's the word for it? Aspiring entrepreneur. And we're looking for passage on a ship.
Okay. Yep. I mean, I got this barge here, but so it's a little bit bunged up.
Oh, gee, what happened to it? If you don't,
I mean, there was a big attack. I mean, going up and down the river is it's not just I mean, it's not all just cake. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to happen. People, monsters attack you. You got to navigate the rocks, the rapids. You got to move some stuff. It's just this here barge. She's not the most. Yeah, she's been around. Takes.
I see. Old and reliable. I see.
Yeah, she's quite old. Yeah, she's got some holes in her.
Death trap.
Yeah, it's you know. She's doing the best she can, but
when do you think you'll have her up and running again?
I mean, it's be a couple days.
Well,
She's got some holes in her. She's she's been around for a while.
Are you the only ship here that travels up the river?
Well, I mean, they come up, they go down. That's how it works. I mean, they got different stops along the way. I just happen to be the one that's in port right now.
you could wait and see who else comes down through. There's like, there's a couple. Let's just see. I'm just looking to see. There's a couple rafts. Oh, and a keelboat. Keelboat. Let me just tell you.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Keelboat.
Right? Like, yeah.
Wouldn't want to be caught dead in one of those.
It's just like a fishing boat, man. It's just this little 20-footer.
Yeah, going up the
Right.
river on a keelboat. Wouldn't want to do that.
Right? No one wants to do that, right? Yeah. So.
And those crazy keelboaters, if you know what I mean.
Right? Every time. I mean, you can, there aren't a lot of barges because, but you could take a canoe up if you wanted to, like, just travel yourselves. I could, but you could set yourself up with a canoe if you wanted.
I think, we'll wait and see, and,
it's just, she's, I just, let me see if I can find I found a description here of this barge because I'm in her. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I go up and down the river. It's just not the best for everyone. We tend to just bring goods on the barge.
that's exactly what we're planning to do. Just trade goods up and down the river.
All right. Well, it's a couple days for me, and then I gotta wait for got some work to do for a couple days.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll be back. Oh! Well, I was gonna ask. How much do you charge for travel
well,
fees?
where are you going?
Oh,
How far up you going?
well, let's just say if we went all the way up, how much would that cost?
Okay, let me just get on my.
Because if that's the most, then we can.
Right. Let me just tell you the
adjust the
per
price.
person rate. Right. Like so, per person. Let me just get out the ruler here. Wait, where's my? Why do I feel like this is not? Okay, that's 5 squares, right? Okay, let me just someone here. 1 square. So that's 4,
3.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4. Let's just go with 14. It's about it's basically it's 1 silver piece a mile, so it's like 14 silver pieces per person to get you up there.
So like a gold and a half.
Yeah. It's 1 gold, 6 silver, give or take. Yeah.
I thought you just said 14.
Yeah, I did say 14. It's 14. So technically it's 1 gold and 8 silver.
What?
I thought 10 gold equaled a silver. Or other way around. Sorry.
Yeah, I
don't
thought
even
10
know.
silver was a gold.
Okay,
10
fine.
silver is gold, so it'd be a gold piece and then 4 silver pieces.
Yes, that's what it is. I'm not the greatest at math, okay? Like, seriously. They didn't hire me for my math skills.
Three. Here, I'll just give you 5 gold pieces. Keep the change, of course. To secure passage.
Okay. That's great. Okay.
And
Yeah. I guess you can just like check in and we'll see where we're at every day.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Great. So 1 gold, 4 silver pieces for each person of the river. Okay, well, you have now you have secured yourself some passage. Oh, let me just I'm gonna throw you over. What are your plans now?
I don't know. We got a couple days to kill.
What time is it? Out of curiosity for this day.
I mean, it doesn't really seem like you it's maybe like lunchtime.
So what are we gonna do for the next few days?
Lay low. Not get caught by any monsters or vampires, or don't want to draw too much attention. People might recognize us or something. That could be bad.
So we go to a different inn tonight? Not
Yeah, probably go to different inn every night. Make sure we don't use our real names for anything. Yep.
I mean, it sounds like you've done this before, Teddy, since you had to leave your previous country. So is Teddy even your real name?
It may or may not. To be honest with you.
And which is it?
Possibly both.
Okay. So what is your real name then?
To be honest with you, I may have changed it too many times to remember.
Can I insight check
Yes.
for the fun of it?
Teddy, if you are deceiving her, then you can roll deception.
I got an 18.
Teddy?
I mean, I can roll deception anyway, right?
Well, I mean, if you are trying to just actively deceive her, then yes, roll deception. If you're not actively trying to deceive her and you have changed your name several times, then you wouldn't want to roll it because you're not lying.
Yeah, but then how if
I mean, the thing is, basically,
no, I'm just trying to think with the with the game mechanics, but no, I'm gonna say that Teddy's changed his name multiple times.
okay. So
And has forgotten his real name.
I mean, he's at least not lying about changing his name several times.
Okay.
Also, my bird is still out. Okay.
Wouldn't she just put herself to bed or back in her house at least?
No, she's on the playset.
Oh, so she can see out the window.
Yeah, but it's dark. She just likes it. I don't know. She's just chilling. She'll start squawking when she's mad or ready to go home. Zimmy's like, what are we gonna do? What? There's so many things to do. Are we gonna do some cool stuff here?
You'll have to ask Teddy what we're going to be doing for the next few days.
Teddy, are you gonna teach me some stuff?
Uh, aren't you just constantly learning by all of the lessons I'm giving out all the time? Haven't you been paying attention?
You didn't teach me anything. Like Pacific, I thought you were gonna teach me some spells or something.
This is it's called on the job training. Uh, you gotta pay attention. You know, everything is a lesson.
Oh, I guess.
The disguise, the act, you know, everything you do is part of the job.
Okay.
Because sometimes, even when you're doing good in the world, there are always bad people that want to try and stop you, and some of them may be stronger, and sometimes you have to hide from them to survive.
Okay. That's really deep. I'm a little bit hungry. Can we get some food?
I don't see why not. And seeing as how we are wealthy merchants, we should keep up the act and head to a nice establishment of. I was going to fancy foods, but I don't know a word for fancy foods, so I'm not that well learned.
Um. So you do investigation.
Yeah, okay, because the last time it worked so well.
Well,
9.
you are struggling trying to find like a store that fits your idea in your head of something that's like fancy food.
12.
Yeah, you managed to find something that mostly fits. I mean, it's pretty much like an inn. It's
We
like
can't just like walk around the Royal District and find something nice.
You would have to find the Royal District. I think that's your problem right now.
Well, I have a map that's right in front of me that says Royal District.
Yeah, well, I mean, it takes you a really long, like Zimia, I would say this, the Royal District's way up there and Zimia is whining. She is super hungry before you even get close to
Come
getting there.
on, Zimia.
I'm just so hungry, but my belly hurts because I'm really hungry. I just want some.
Didn't you eat a second breakfast?
No, because you didn't. We were too busy and you didn't.
Oh, there's always time for second breakfast.
I'm so hungry.
See, these are the types of things you need to learn. There's always time for second breakfast.
Oh, okay. I will take that into consideration, I guess. Always time for a second breakfast. Yes. For now on, I will just remember always time for a second breakfast. But right now, my belly is so hungry.
I think while we're walking around the open market, we may have perhaps chanced upon that upper district 23 on the right side.
Yes. Sure.
We could start there. Oh, even 25 is an upper.
Just remember that you went from the open market. Well, let me just.
Yeah, but we walked around the open market to find all the stuff we needed.
Yes. And then you went down to the docks.
Yeah, and the only thing down there are lower and slums.
Yes. I'm just saying that, You can just barely make it. Like, she's like, you know, she's got whiny hiney. I don't know what to tell you. You make it to the upper district area. Let me just insert a little page break here and then maybe do some. I'll do this one. This is fine. You find, hey, I don't want that. Okay. Okay. A place called the Hammer of Fire. It's surrounded by sprawling manors.
Sounds like a real hipster establishment.
And the street outside is lined with a wrought iron fence. It's pretty nice. It's pretty solid. So you're in zone 23?
Yeah, I suppose.
So it's the Hammer of Fire. It's a single-story stone-walled building with really nice tables and chairs. There's a large room. You come across a female halfling who seems to be the owner. Hi, can I help you today? What can I do for you here? Did you change into your fancy clothes, by the way?
Yeah, we must have to go down to the docks.
Okay. Yes. How can I? She leads you to a table and like, can I help you today? What can I get for you? Would you like to hear our specials?
I'll just have the whatever special of the month, day, week.
Well, we have quite a few. Let me just tell you about them because your socks are gonna be blown off. First of all, we have some roasted lamb with blue cheese and a tankard of cider. We have baked crayfish and barley bread with a glass of cider. Boiled pork. I think that you definitely want the pork, and dried peas. Or we have braised dragon with whey cheese. Basically, we just a friend of ours just killed a dragon, so we have a couple different dragon options: steamed dragon with blue cheese, baked dragon with poached eggs, or
You have a
roasted
friend that
dragon
just
with
killed a
olive.
dragon?
Yes. Outside of the city, they just brought in the meats, so we are selling it today. It's an extraordinary thing, and we don't always get dragon in, but when we do, this is not gonna last long.
Yeah, I hear dragon kind of tastes like chicken. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, it tastes like a really good chicken, though. I mean, it's not just like, tough. It's not like an overcooked chicken. It's like really tender and like just melts in your mouth.
You wouldn't happen to have any like a barbecue dragon, would you?
I mean, we could barbecue some dragon for you if you wanted. We can throw it on the spit outside and see what kind of happens. You want some barbecue sauce on that?
I will try the barbecue dragon.
Okay. That is 12 silver for the dragon and a drink of your choice. You can have it either with some cheese, eggs, or dried fruit.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. What can I get for everyone else? Timmy's just like, I don't know. I've never had dragon. What if I don't like it? I don't know what to get.
I'll have the pork, please.
All right, that's 10 copper pieces. Timmy is like, I don't know. I'll try the braised dragon with the whey cheese, I guess. But can I have a glass of cider and not the whiskey? So she cost somebody 3 silver pieces because she doesn't really have money.
Tough, dude.
Yep. So yeah, as you're there, you're sitting around. In this, it's a fairly busy but like upper class tavern / inn. So there are people definitely in there talking and just general chatter. You just gonna wait for your food?
Is anybody saying anything interesting? Are we overhearing anything?
I believe that would be perception, maybe.
10.
You definitely, people are saying things, just like stuff. Oh, things happened. Zimia is like, I think those guys over there. She like points to like this elf and a human. She's like, I think those guys are talking about our town because they're talking about how like almost every oh my god, they just said almost everyone died. And she's just like a little. She's like, I don't. What about my family?
I'm sure that's not true. Yeah, I'm sure that
Pretty
a lot of
sure.
people were just mixed up with the skeletons and zombies that attacked. You know, I'm sure it was hard to distinguish.
Between skeletons and zombies?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you think happened to my family? Who's gonna take care of me?
What's her face said that Jubilee would
Jubilee.
take care of it all.
She sounds like somebody who would shoot like fire from her hands. That's what Jubilee makes me think of.
Would that be cool though?
Yeah, she could wear like a special outfit with an X on it and everything.
Yes. Yes.
I don't. Dude, what happened to? Let's do this. God, it's been sucking.
Jeez, news travels fast. It's only been like what, 2 days?
Yeah. I just need to. I think I gotta turn this.
And we were the first ones out of town, and it took us 2 days to get here.
I mean, zombie attacks, zombie skeleton vampire attacks don't happen every day.
Right?
So
Yeah, but we took the shortest possible route here, and we left the day that it happened.
Maybe someone else got out that day.
So obviously there's someone still alive. You know, because if they had gone anywhere else but here, then the news shouldn't have arrived that quickly.
Well, they would have gone anywhere else but here first, just because not everyone knows about the path between here and Kiatan.
Fun fact. Let's take a moment.
There's also magic, so that's a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
There's magic. I was gonna say, Kyphira, how did your dad talk to you? Hi, Tessa. Are you ready to go home? Or are you just telling me you're still out there? She's like, don't forget I'm still out there. So yeah, word has gotten around that
Sometimes I forget about magic because,
Yeah, it's
magic.
magic. Yeah, fair. Okay, what do you want? Do you want to go home? I don't know what you want. Or are you just yelling at me?
Almost sounds like she's just yelling at you.
It could just be she's just like, well, but you didn't. Okay. We'll see what she does. All right. So, anything else you're gonna do? Are you gonna listen in? Are you gonna just wait for your food? Are you gonna just cry?
What do the other patrons of this establishment look like? Do they look wealthy? Do they look
They look wealthy, like they're not. There's no one poor.
like really, really wealthy, or just like
No, not like they're not royal, but they're pretty, like you do not see anyone slumming. These are fairly wealthy, yes.
man? I bet if I played a song here, I could get some good donations.
Don't you dare sing.
Get some.
Are you
good...
gonna sing, Teddy? That would be cool because you have some pretty cool. I mean, that other time you had a pretty cool song going.
But we're supposed to be laying low. Think of all the money I could get.
But we're supposed to be laying low. You said so yourself.
Yeah.
We've already paid for the ship. We just need to wait for a few days. And then you can play as much as you want on the ship.
Can't. Just 2 days. Just need 2 days. 2 days of no trouble. I can do this.
Okay.
2 days.
I have my doubts.
I mean, I'm curious myself.
Why would you doubt me? What have I possibly done wrong in the past?
Well, you got kicked out of your previous country.
Okay, I wasn't kicked out. I left.
Fair. You summon demons when you sing.
Okay, it's not all the time.
Only most of it.
Oh, it's some of it.
Let's see, I'm pretty sure you stole the Bandor. Which is why you don't want to go back to Days.
I'm neither confirming or denying that.
I will be right back, so continue talking.
Okay. You and Trouble seem to be like the best of friends.
No, it just follows me around. It's not my fault. I don't want it there.
Uh-huh. There's Otessa.
All right. Yes, you're super excited.
So do you think you'll actually be able to stay out of trouble, or should we just hole up in various inns and not do anything?
2 days. I got this. Easy. 2 days.
All right.
2 days.
Great.
2 days of doing nothing.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oof, it's gonna be rough.
For you, yes. Yes, I believe that.
So Zimia eats her stuff. She, maybe just FYI, I mean, it's not like she grew up anywhere where she learned how to eat, so she's not necessarily eating the most gracefully.
It's okay, she's a kid. A teenager, whatever. She can still kind of get away with it.
She was adopted. We adopted her from a farm village.
Well, that would be pretty obvious because she's a halfling and neither of you are halflings.
So we're going to pretend to be a couple. That's our cover.
Well, I mean, we don't have to be, but we could just say that she's adopted. Whoever wants to be the parent of her.
Fair. You're the parent.
Tough. I didn't ask for this responsibility.
Yes, you did.
Okay, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a lot of it.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't gonna say it.
All right, so you get your food. You get to eat it.
We get our food and we get to eat it too.
Yep. I know, it's a thing.
So what are we gonna do after lunch? Are we going to find whatever inn we're gonna hide in? Or are we gonna wander around?
Ooh, wandering around sounds like so much fun. So many things you could do while you wander around town.
And lay low.
Window shopping, window stealing windows.
Stealing falls under the causing trouble
Oof.
list.
No. That's only if you get caught. Remember that, Zumia.
Okay.
It's only trouble if you get caught.
Only trouble if you get caught. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. And it's not bad if you're doing it for the right reason. Remember that too.
Okay. Not bad.
Neither of those things are true.
If you're doing it, but Teddy said it, so it has to be true.
Teddy doesn't always tell the truth.
No, Teddy always tells the truth.
Yeah, see, I'm the most honest person here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who wrote that, who drew that. I'm mine, so it's awkward. Okay, it's driving me nuts, but it's fine. Okay, so you finish, and then you do what? To me, is like, I'm bored. I'm gonna go do something.
Well, you're being chased by vampires, so maybe going and making a name for yourself isn't the best idea.
But I'm so bored.
What about going to the education district?
Wow, boring.
Yeah,
Laying low and staying out of trouble, Teddy.
I'm pretty. That is more boring than doing nothing.
But you might be able to find someone who can show you some spells.
Actually, I do like to research things, so I'm a pretty good reader.
Yeah, I guess, seeing as how we're being chased by a vampire, maybe we could read up on vampires. That might be a good idea.
That's a super cool idea.
See? Yeah, vampires.
I think she's. Oh yeah. She's pretty solid. She can read all writing.
She can read everything?
Apparently, it's one of her things.
What is this noise and why can I hear it?
What noise?
I don't know what the noise is.
Oh, there it is. I tried to turn it down and it didn't work.
So I guess we're heading to the education district.
To learn about vampires. Away.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you go to the library district. Who even planned that? Not it. But it's the education district is really what it is. Is where you go. And is there somewhere specific? I mean, it's huge. There's lots of different locations
Yeah, we
you
need
could
to learn
go.
about vampires.
Okay, so you're just gonna pick a library that you see. So just the first library that you see, kind of random, like.
Well, what's the name of the what's the name of the library? Tomes and books of how to annihilate the coming swarm of vampires.
No, but that's
You're impending to prolong your impending doom.
I wish it was that, but no, it's called Temple Library.
Wow. Just go in and ask the librarian.
Ugh, librarians, right?
Yeah, librarians. Oof. Hey, you got any books on vampires?
Well, let's let me just funny librarian names of major librarian characters. Oh, I just want like a. This is annoying. Thanks. Let me just see what we can find here. So.
Like, I mean, a book about vampires beyond the basics. You know, I know the garlic and the wooden stake and the, but you know, like advanced methods of disposing of vampires.
Well, let me see what I can find. Let me
Like,
just
if someone had a vampire infestation problem, and they asked me to go in and clear it out, I'm just
Okay.
looking for methods to get rid of vampires.
Okay, well, let me just see what I can find, and she leads you to some books. This is she pulls out like a handful, like three for you, 3 or 4, and says, you can start with these. There's a couple different languages in there. I don't know what you can read, but any of these would work, I suppose.
Okay, Kaifi, here you go. Here's some books about vampires. Read up.
I think we can each take a book.
Oh, boring.
Staying out of trouble.
Oof. True.
Teddy so isn't gonna make it 2 days. He's gonna do something. I just feel like it's gonna happen. Anyways, reading a book.
Okay.
Can I read the language?
Let's just do a random. Let's do a random list of TNT. Okay. Yep. Okay. Just a minute. Let's see how many languages I can come up with. Well, no, I'm more thinking this is more fun. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. It's written in Undercommon.
Nope.
Okay. Zamia's book is written in Sylvan.
Nope.
And
Wait, you're half elf and you can't read.
I'm full elf.
You're an elf and you can't read Sylvan.
I've
Elvish, Druidic, and Common.
Isn't Sylvan elvish?
no Sylvan is a specific
Tough.
subset of the for Fey creatures. So it is a type of Elvish, but just like Undercommon, it is not fully not something she can necessarily understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, Teddy, yours is written in deep speech.
Wow, these are some.
Yep. Hold on. There is also one more book that is written in Elvish.
Yes.
Okay. So, in reading the books, let me just fly by the seat of my pants here. Tessa is like, so she's like, what's going on? Ooh, my internet is goofing. Okay. Okay, so you find out a couple things. First of all, between you reading the books and Zimia, who is like sucking them down like a wildfire because she's really great at reading lots of languages, you learn a couple things. First of all, you learn that vampires have a few weaknesses. They can't enter your house with an invitation from an occupant that lives there, from one of the occupants. So that's one piece of knowledge. They are harmed by running water, so they tend to shy away from water in general. And they are hypersensitive to sunlight.
So they don't just sparkle.
Right, they don't just sparkle. They take damage. That the sparkling is them taking damage. So awkward.
Little tiny fires.
Yes, that's what it is. Okay, you also learn. So Zimmy reads a bunch of books and she's like, "Oh wow, I didn't realize. Apparently, like before the before this is so hard for me. Okay, before this, the ISC, that's like kind of like where we're at right now. And you know how it used to be like 5 lakes? Did you ever hear that story? Did you guys know that?
No, I mean I'm not really from around here, so.
Okay, well, my dad told me that part, so I kind of knew it. But anyways, so there used to be 5 lakes. And she's like, oh, she takes out a piece of paper. She's pretty excited about this. So she's like, let me just show you because it's cool. I don't know. Okay, that red mark, oh, look at that awkward red mark. Okay, so so she draws this big, huge lake, and she's like, we're kind of, let me just zoom it in a little bit more, and maybe maybe just go, yeah, like this. Okay. So we're like over here where that purple dot is. You see it? Do you see my purple dot? She's like
Mhm.
really excited because she's like, this is the thing that she's into. So we it used to be like a long time ago that there used to be a bunch of lakes here. So this used to be like a lake right here. And then there was a lake here. And so she's making like these different marks for lakes. Kind of like this. I mean, it's not perfect because I'm not the best drawer. But so there used to be these 1, 2, 3. I don't remember all the names of the lakes, but you know, it was pretty. And then in between, it was pretty shallowish. But there are a couple like hilly zones and stuff. But there used to be some cities through here. Like here and here. I don't know where they all were, but you know, just pretend there's a bunch out through here. So when you know the Lake of the Trace Warriors, have you heard that one?
Mhm.
Okay, when the Lake of the Trace Warriors happens, because it's up here, so she draws the part of the map where this is up here. When that lake was created, it sent a lot more water down to this area and it flooded all of the land over here. So she's explaining this whole like layout. So now the little lakes, that's why in lots of times in maps, you'll see that they're dashed because that's showing that that's where the lake part was and that other parts were land. So it flooded a whole bunch of towns and created the huge ISC. And there were a number of towns and cities that were flooded because of that happening, because it filled up the area with some water. Are you still with me? You got it? You listening? Okay. So apparently, and that happened, I'm always confused, but it was like 500 to like 1,000 years. It was a long time ago. It was a while ago. Apparently one of those cities, there was a guy who he was maybe a vampire, or he had to deal with a vampire, and they had some information about vampires, and it's lost now, but like they were pretty good at like killing them or understanding what vampires do. And so a lot of our knowledge about vampires comes from one of the cities in this area, but that was flooded, and that there was a library that used to be there, but obviously was also flooded, that had so much information and about vampires, but it was lost to us because of the big flooding of the waters. It's kind of a downer. And also apparently maybe there's some armor that it can be helpful for like defending yourself against, like there was like a knight guy and he had a sword and he had some armor and he would slay vampires, and he his stuff was lost when they flooded the lakes were flooded, but they say that like the stuff is still down there. It's just that no one's found it. So it's pretty cool that there's this cool armor in the bottom of the ISC. It's kind of like what it said. And then there's some other cool stuff down there. I don't know. There's lots of stuff down there that we don't even know. I think that that's pretty cool, but also some shipwrecks and some other cool things. But it just kind of mentions that, but mostly it talks about, because this is a book about vampires, about the fact that, you know, there's some vampire history that has to do with this lake area. Well, it's pretty cool. I'm so glad we got to study that.
How deep were the lakes?
How deep were the lakes? Some of them are, wait, you mean the lakes,
Like-
lakes? Or the lake now?
The lake now, like in the areas where the towns would be.
I mean, you could swim there. You can't swim to there, but it's deep enough that like the towns were flooded. It really just depends on like where the town was in the lake, because there were some hilly spots and then also some lower spots. And the spots where the lakes were are much deeper, obviously, because there were lakes there always. So those are deeper than the parts where there was some sand, some land.
It would be cool if we could get the armor and the sword. Kill the vampire instead of run from it.
Yeah. Should we, should we just detour our... Maybe perhaps another day, another time. I'm sure they'll still be down there for a little while.
Hold on, I just want to write these notes down.
What time are we getting to be?
I would say it's like dinner time. You spent like 6 hours or so in the library, so it's like dinner time.
Teddy probably didn't read anything.
No, because I don't think any of them were in languages Teddy could understand. So
Even if he could read any of them, he probably didn't.
oh yeah, no, I have no doubt that Teddy pretended. I mean, there was like I feel like Teddy probably found like a picture book and was like staring at the pictures, like chuckling. Like he found some graphic novels. Is really what he did.
Okay, is it time to get on the boat yet?
No, it's time to find an inn to sleep in for the evening. And dinner.
It must be getting close to the boat being done, right?
Teddy, it hasn't even been a full day since we spoke with the captain.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can do it. It's too long.
Right.
My mind is just wasting away to nothing. I'm gonna be a skeleton with eyeballs soon enough.
That's probably true.
So what is your idea for finding an inn tonight, since you don't want to go back to the last place? Though I don't think any of us really want to go back there.
Wait, hold on. I've got a great idea. I
Listen,
just learned that this Bandor that I acquired can cast spells.
Uh-huh. And have you attuned to it?
Yeah, one of those one time I did.
Oh, I
One
think
time. Pretty sure I did.
that you did. We talked about that. I don't remember
Yeah.
when, but I feel like you did.
And ooh, 10 minutes is plenty long enough. Is what do I is there a where did I do with it? Oh, I don't even have to make a check or anything. Cool. I'm gonna cast fly on myself.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry, guys. I'll find it,
That's
and I
not
just
laying.
fly up into the air.
All right. That's okay. How long does that last for?
10 minutes.
All right. So what are you looking for?
I don't know. I
You just
completely forgot after I started flying.
that's fair. So you fly around for 10 minutes. You guys
And
were over here in the
and I make sure to come back and land before the time's up.
right. Yeah. I mean, you get to like you don't get super far. That's not that long. But you're like, whew.
It's like 5 minutes out and around, and
Yeah. So you got some you fly around for a little bit.
I come back. I'm like, guys, that was amazing.
And did you find an inn?
And then
Yeah,
What-
place to stay.
what about it?
Wasn't that what you went off to find?
Was it?
It should have been.
Oh,
We have to lay low, remember? Taking off flying isn't laying low.
yeah, you're right. Hmm. Well, let me see. What else? What else can this thing do? What else we got? What else? Um, gonna. Okay. Well, I got something else. Are there any animals around?
Chippies. Little chippies and stuff. What's your passive perception, both of you?
Uh,
Not
14.
Okay.
or something.
Good to know.
14.
Okay. Yeah, there's chippies and squirrels and other little woodland creatures.
I'm going to use the Bandora to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go up to one of the animals, whatever it is. I don't really care, and just be like, "Hey, hello there.
Hello, yes.
How's it going?
Good,
How's your day been?"
It's not too bad. I mean, it's a lot of chatter going on, but
Oh,
it's good.
chat. What kind of chatter? Chatter about what?
Apparently, some stuff happened up north. There was a big town, a big attack. The birds and stuff have been telling us stuff. There was a big attack, and it seems like something's coming this way. So people are starting to get a little panicky.
Oh, it's coming this way.
Yeah, that's what they said. I mean, I don't know. I just
Have they said like how far, how close it is?
I mean, a freaking animal. What do you? I don't know things. Let me check the spell and see what the spell can tell you.
Huh? I just speak with animals.
Actually, I have a spell card right here. Gain ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many
10 minutes,
beasts is
okay.
limited by their intelligence. Yeah, it's a 10-minute duration.
Yeah. I mean, I just know what the the others have said, that there's seems like there's restlessness coming this way. That's what I've heard. Also, I just want you to know that birds throw their food around a lot. They are like, people think that I'm like, chippies are just like messy because we take things. Birds throw stuff all the time on the ground on purpose.
I see.
And try to pretend that they're innocent. I'm just telling you what I've heard. That's just a fun fact. But
Well,
yeah, that's just the word on the street, as us chippies would say. Word on the
wait,
street.
you guys have streets?
Well, no, it's a saying. That's why I put it in the quotes.
Oh,
On the street, right? Yeah.
you guys have sayings.
Yeah, we do. I mean, that's how we communicate. We talk to
I'm
one
sorry,
another.
I'm just not used to.
Yeah, no. I'm a city chippy.
Okay,
Not
well,
like
thanks for the information. That's great.
you're
Great
so
to know.
welcome. Hope you have a great day. I mean, or hopefully whatever this thing is that's coming. Yeah, I mean, maybe it just like blows over. That'd be great too, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Right?
I got some friends I gotta go back to.
Ooh, yeah, friends.
Yeah, friends.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for chatting.
And then I go back. I'm like, well, that was like the friendliest whatever it was.
And have we figured out where an inn is?
Oh. Yeah, that's right. I mean, we
Yeah.
just got to chatting, and it was talking about something's coming, some bad stuff's coming this way, and I just completely forgot about it.
Why don't we go see if that inn we had lunch at has a free room? Or rooms.
Hold on. I think I have a couple more spells I can try.
I think we need to find food and a place to stay. Zamia, didn't you say you were gonna?
I'm really hungry. Again,
we
because
just ate, didn't we?
No, we didn't. I spent 6 hours at the library.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So hungry.
Okay, fine. We'll look for an inn.
Also, I have to use the bathroom. If you can find a place for that too. Are you going back to the same inn or a new one?
Well, we need to change inns.
Well, we didn't sleep there. We only ate there.
Well, no, I mean, we need to not go back to the inn we stayed at the first night.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
no. Are you going back to the inn where you ate lunch or somewhere else?
That was an inn?
It was
Yeah.
like a tavern inn.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, you go back there. They charge you like they charge you some money to stay overnight. Just It's like 4 gold pieces a night. A room. But the rooms are super freaking nice.
Well, we need 2 rooms, so 8 gold pieces. Kafir will pay since Teddy had paid for the outfits earlier.
All right. Well, you have a nice, very nice room. With very nice beds, and the everything is well kept. The beds are so soft, like you lie down and you're just like, I never want to get up. And that's how good it is. I'm assuming you have some dinner. You probably spend like, just as an estimate, like 3 silver pieces a piece. And I'm assuming you're gonna go to bed. You gonna do anything in the inn? Are you gonna eat dinner in the common room?
Yeah, we can eat in the common room.
Okay. You order some food. They pretty much have the same food as before, because that's how it rolls there. I mean, it's nice, but you do kind of notice that there's a person staring at you over in the corner.
Do I recognize the person?
No, you don't. It's just that they give you, you get that, like, you're eating and you're like, why do I have the heebie-jeebies? And you look and there's like a person.
Both of us, all of us, me too.
Yeah, you probably both do.
Hey, seem like that guy is staring at us.
I was just thinking that myself.
What does this guy look like?
He looks like, I'm gonna write down as I tell you so I know what he looks like. Hammer. It's the hammer of fire. Notice a strange guy looking. His name is Tyler, and then Ted, and then I can't remember the other. Taylor. No. He is I'm gonna say he's an elf. If you want to roll perception for me.
17.
Okay, you can tell he's a dark elf. And he has greasy looking hair. It's black. He's wearing a cloak that is dark. Seems semi creepy. When you look at him, he notices and kind of like he slips out the door.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
For the fun of it.
That's great, because I haven't made a character sheet for this guy either, so I'm just swinging this.
Even better.
This is super. Just.
I tell Teddy to behave, and then I'm going off and gonna cause trouble.
Oh, that's perfect. That's great.
Or, at least find out why he was staring at us.
Okay. So. I don't know what all these are. That's That's what I want. Okay, great. Yep. Okay, so you slip out. You are how about you do like a perception?
9.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Kind of like seems to have kind of slipped your grasp.
Are there a lot of people out and about right now? Would it be hard to like?
Yeah, it's a
see?
busy city. Like there are always people out.
All right. I want to go a couple building. I didn't even catch what direction he was going in, did I?
No.
All right. I guess I'll just head back in.
Okay. You head back in.
Well, I lost him.
Probably for the best anyway. I mean, don't want to cause any trouble while we're here.
True, but I'd like to know why he was staring at us.
Oh, he just seemed like a creepy guy. Big old creep. Maybe we shouldn't stay here though, because creepy guy.
I think we'll be okay for the night, but maybe tomorrow we find somewhere else. Even if it means staying in the slums.
I mean, you just love coming up with the worst ideas, don't you? Huh, Zimia? You want to stay in the slums again, Zimia?
No, I like this place. It's super nice.
See what I mean, Kaifira?
But we need to lay low, and having one person noticing us isn't a good idea. Because that means more might notice us.
I guess you're right. Lay low. Lay low. Do nothing. Oof.
I know it's killing you.
I'm already dead.
Maybe I can prepare some spells for tomorrow that might help getting the ship up and running a little faster. We don't want to be here longer than absolutely necessary.
Yeah. That'll probably be a good idea. Yes. Yep.
So after we eat, Kaifir is just going to go up to bed with
All right.
Zimia.
Okay.
That's probably too late for any shops to be open.
No, they're like
Teddy's just like, man, I gotta do something. I can't just sit around for the next 2 days. It's worse than being in prison.
how would you know,
I mean,
Teddy?
not that I know anything about being in prison, but
Gee, Teddy, why were you in prison?
hey, whoa, you've already left, okay?
Uh,
Look, Teddy's lived a full life, okay?
I still don't know Teddy's backstory.
Does Teddy know Teddy's backstory?
Well, Teddy might not even know his own backstory. It just kind of evolves.
That's pretty fair. That's not the one I wanted. This one. And then we're gonna do.
I mean, the idea's there, but the like all the little flavor stuff.
Right,
You know,
right.
I'm not good at specifics, so I just think it's more interesting to, because I'm bad at writing backstories.
I mean, but we still love you.
Do we?
Well, usually. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, so you go to bed. And you wake up in the morning and Kyphira, I just want to be evil, so you notice that Zimmy is not there. And your door looks like it was
Kyphira.
jammed in the middle of the night.
How could you let this happen?
I mean, really, Kythera would have gotten up after, like, what, 4 hours is my long
Ooh,
rest.
that's fair. All right.
So,
But you still had the 4 hours of sleep.
right. So she disappeared during my 4 hours of sleep?
Yeah.
Great. Could I?
Does give you an advantage because you could say after the 4 hours, you know, like she's only been gone for 4 hours.
Yeah, that's
Or
what
she's only been gone for a max of.
Right, for 4 hours.
Is her
so she
stuff
couldn't have
gone
gotten
as well?
no, it does not. I mean, the door, I mean.
Okay, I'm going to wild shape into a cat and see if I can, like, smell my way to Zimia.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Go ahead and do a perception as a cat.
What did Teddy say? Teddy said we shouldn't stay here tonight. Teddy said it'd be a bad
Get up,
idea.
Teddy. 14. 15.
Okay. You are able to kind of get some scent in the, especially in the inn, and you're able to follow some tracks, you know, downstairs, out the door, or to the door. It's still pretty early in the day, I would say, in the morning, because you only get 4 hours of sleep. So actually the front door is shut. So you're having a hard time getting past that.
So I come out of wild shape. Open door, shut door. Wild shape. Problem solved.
Okay, well, smell again.
24.
Oh yeah, you got a solid scent. I just want to do a journal. Let me just make sure I got some. Okay, so I'm gonna let's just use this map because we have it. Let me just call this up. Okay, so you
started, let's just say right here, where this orange spot
Okay.
is. Can you see it in number 23? And you catch a scent. It kind of goes like here and there and like over and down and over to here. Roll again.
Unnatural 20.
Oh yeah, all right. Oh, you don't have any locate object or creature spells?
No, I didn't expect to be trying to find Zivia. I was focusing on mending the ship.
You know what? I didn't expect that Zimia was going missing.
Good.
But it definitely, it's more fun this way. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Surface. Okay. Can you still see this? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So you track it down. Some sent down like here. Oh, going the wrong way. Thank you. I don't know what that last gash of the purple is. It was. Oh, that didn't show up. That's great. Don't show up. Great. Yeah. Okay. And okay. Roll again.
This is where I fail miserably.
Yeah, natural one.
13.
Okay. You kind of you hit the slums. You kind of to one of the slum sections. You kind of get the sense that she is somewhere in this area, but you can't quite pinpoint. I'm just going to highlight this zone for you. This is zone 11. You're not really sure where. It's like it's a slum, so it's smelly and the smells are just like overwhelming you.
Okay. How long has it been? Would you say that I've been in wild shape at this point?
I would say by this point,
Would my hour have been up?
yeah, it's kind of near the end of it.
Okay, so I'll come out of wild shape. Is there anything I noticed, like, that would stand out? Are there footprints I could try to track?
I mean, what you realize is because it's like a slum, it's, there are a lot of footprints that you see. You can't really identify like which one. You can't really pick out any. There's just, it's
and I'm not hearing anything like
what the?
struggles or shouting or anything like that?
No, you're definitely not hearing any struggles. You can do a perception though if you would like to extra listen.
12.
It's it's a slum, so you hear things, but you can't really discern anything that's like just Zimia necessarily.
But it's early morning. Surely there's not a whole lot going on.
It's a freaking slum. It's up all night long. It's like Vegas.
I'm gonna find like a corner or an alleyway to just kind of sit in and take a short rest.
Okay.
And after my short rest, I'm gonna do the whole cat thing again. Because that's all I've got right now. I regained my wild shape after.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Okay. So you take a short rest in the slum with your fine clothes on, or did you put your clothes on, your fine clothes?
I don't think she would have.
Is she naked?
No, I feel like she would have slept in whatever she usually would have slept in and maybe changed
Okay.
back into her regular clothes, realizing that Zimia was gone.
Okay.
More of a moment of panic than thinking, I'm trying to hide.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And actually, when I find a spot to sit, I'd like to stealth so that I have a little less chance of being found, bothered, whatever.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say I think I'm stealthy, but really I rolled a 4 in total.
Yeah.
So I think I'm stealthy. Not really stealthy.
You trip and you're like, "Wah!" Okay. So roll perception.
As me or as a cat?
As a cat.
11.
You're not quite picking up anything that's like this. The smells are still like they're overwhelming your senses. So you're having a
Oh,
hard
wait,
time.
wait. I get advantage. Sorry, I'm not reading my sheet. Because
Alright.
cats have a keen smell. So
Yes. Okay. Please roll on.
21.
Oh. All right. You're sniffing around, and all of a sudden you get you catch a smell that you kind of associate with Zimia, and you find a little it's a building, and outside of the building you see kayaks, and he's like hiding under some stuff.
Okay. So I come out of wild shape and I approach kayaks. Kind of like,
Oh, it's you. I didn't know what to do. They came, someone broke in and took her, and I was snuggled in her clothes, but I don't know what they want. They were talking about bringing her out and then transporting her, taking her somewhere to the vampire guy. I don't know. I don't want her to get. She always gets into trouble.
yes, she does, but we'll get her out. Do you remember how to get back to the inn? Or could you find your way back to the inn?
Yeah. I can find my way back to the inn. Yeah.
Go get Teddy.
Okay. I'll go. Yeah. There's like 3 or 4 of them in there. You should be really careful. Don't go in by yourself because they're pretty mean.
Okay. Go find Teddy.
All right. He runs off and goes to find Teddy. Say it takes him like half an hour to get there because he's running. He's not actively sniffing for anything and takes a lot more direct route. Teddy, you kind of hear like this little Teddy.
Look, if it's room service, I don't want you in here.
No, it's kayaks. It's kayaks. You know, I'm Simi's familiar. You have to
Kayaks? Don't you ride those down there? Why are there kayaks in the hallway?
Great.
Why are kayaks talking to me?
Teddy, it's me. It's Simi. Simi is missing.
What? Whoa, Zimmy. How do you know about Zimmy? Wait, Zimmy is missing.
Yeah, she was
I opened the
taken.
door. Oh, it's you, the little imp guy. Why do you
No,
say
Zimmy
so?
is missing. Listen, so she was taken by a man, and she's in the slums. Kaifira has tracked her down to the building where she is. She always gets in trouble.
Kaifir's there. What? Why wasn't I told about any of this?
I don't know. I was not the one who didn't tell you, but I know where they are.
Well, how long ago did this happen?
Well, she was grabbed a couple hours ago. They've had her
What?
for a couple of hours.
A couple hours ago.
Maybe like
Why didn't you come
3,
back here and tell anybody?
4. I didn't. What if they moved her?
Oh, jeez.
I need to be like near her, so I didn't go in the building, but I stayed outside so I could like listen and still kind of be near her, but I didn't want to go all the way in.
Yeah, okay. We need to go.
Yeah, we do.
I get my regular clothes on. I grab my sweet bandor. And we head out the door.
All right.
Bandor, head out the door.
All right. Takes you another like half an hour to get
Jeez,
down
kayaks, you're real slow.
there.
Don't you have any hustle in you?
No.
During this time, is Kafir is just kind of trying to listen, see if she can hear any conversations.
The perception.
19.
Okay, what you hear is yeah, we gotta bring her to Isaac. We're gonna meet him up north. It's fortuitous that they're still around, I guess. But yeah, we gotta. They're talking about how they have to bring her. Seems like they're bringing her to Isaac. That there's some kind of bounty on her. So people are obviously looking for her.
Man, we had her disguised and everything. How did they notice her?
I mean, you can only do so much.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't very good at being disguised. You might have been, but
And where are they bringing her?
I'm trying to decide.
Fair.
Okay, I think they're bringing her to Isaac, who
All right, that's the vampire's name.
yes. They're meeting Isaac up north, in Uthakan. Who came up with the names of these towns?
Wasn't me.
Not me.
It's somewhere up north is really what you're getting. And he has some sounds like he has some plans for her. But what they know is they need to bring her north to connect with Isaac, this Isaac the vampire guy. Although it seems like they're like, if they meet up with him earlier, they might also do that, but it's kind of what you hear.
Okay. I am gonna wait just because, I got rid of some of the spells I could have used to attack people with.
Are you taking a short rest then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes them another half hour to get back.
It was like an hour by the time they kayaks went up and then came back.
Okay, so what do you got? What's the information? How many of them are there?
Well, Kayak said there's a couple of them in there. But
I saw like
We had 30 minutes. Why didn't you tell me this?
You didn't. You were so busy running. I was breathing. Thanks.
Sorry. Well, they're gonna bring her to the vampire up north.
Have they gotten word to the vampire?
I don't know. They didn't say.
Tough. Well, this could be troubling. Because if the vampire knows we're here, oof.
Well, they know that she's here.
Well, these guys know that she's here.
True.
But if they had gotten word to the vampire, then the vampire knows she's here.
Then we need to get out today,
As soon as possible.
with or without a ship.
Yeah, we could hide in days.
You can hide in days. I'll just keep walking. Around days, entirely. Meet you on the other side. Actually, no, because if I remember correctly, from Dace up to Zhao was just a straight, or sorry, not Dace, Zai's or Death. It was just a straight shot. You didn't have to stop at any towns.
From
So we
Dace-
wouldn't have to go to Dace.
But anyway, we're getting away from the whole reason of why we're here.
Right.
Okay, we need to figure out a plan. Okay, I've already got a plan.
And that is?
I'm gonna make a big scene out here. And then they're all gonna come running out. And then you sneak in and get Zimia out.
Better be a good scene.
Oh, it'll be great.
Okay. Do you think a cat would be a lot easier to sneak by them with than say me just trying to...
I don't know. That's your part. You got to figure that part out.
All right.
I got the complicated part figured out.
All right. I'm going to turn into a cat and I'm going to stealth.
Okay.
25 to stealth.
Great.
So it's like early morning, like maybe like
Yeah.
2 or 3 or something.
Yeah.
But there's still like a lot going on because it's the slums.
Well, I mean, it's just that it's never super fully quiet
Okay.
because it's a slum.
So I'm gonna find a barrel. You know, like maybe there's just a barrel sitting out or something.
Sure.
I'm gonna stand up on it, and I'm just gonna be like, come all to the first great slum performance of Teddy's traveling troupe of troubadours and magical minstrels of mesmerizing musical merit. Come listen, come. And I'm gonna cast Unearthly Chorus to get it started.
Okay.
Fills the air around me in 30-foot radius. Can be heard from up to 100 feet away.
Wow. So the people who are
Oh wait. Oh no. First I want to cast. Man, how many first level spells? 4. I need to make myself look a little bit different. So first, I'm gonna cast Disguise Self,
okay.
and just give me like a big beard, you know, like a little bit shorter than ZZ Top style beard. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So like half chest length.
Okay.
Have you seen you've seen Oh Brother Where Art Thou, right?
I think so.
Oh come on, Sarah.
Yeah, I know. Where the pink is, that seems to be the main door of this building. Do you want to choose where maybe you are?
If I can let's draw like somewhere. Oof. How wide is the street? It looks real.
Oh, these are I would say that is one. Wait, can I set the setting in there?
This says 15 feet.
But that's not right. I want 1 block. Okay, now do it.
Wow. 3 feet? Oof.
Well, it's a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll up it a little bit. That's not the right. No, that is the right one.
3 feet's really small.
I didn't. I was thinking. I was trying to go more. What's it now?
4.5.
I was trying to go for like 5. It's a slum, so it's not going to be like.
Well, it'd almost be 5 feet if you had. Well, 1, 2. It's like 6 feet now. That's
Okay,
probably-
let's go for that. It's not like it's a slum, so it's not like it's going to be like tons of room.
I'll try and set up like here. You know, when I'm like facing like this direction or something.
Mm-hmm.
And Kefir is gonna kind of, I don't know if you can actually see, I drew a little X. I don't know if it actually did anything or not. But just gonna hide kind of there.
And I start to perform. I play on my bandor.
Okay.
Okay.
There are some people in town. There's, you know. Where's my bar? It's not the bar at
14
all.
plus 7. So that's like a 21 for a performance.
Okay, so this is what I want. So there's some there's even like this stray kid. It's like, oh, and they're all like, you know, loving it. They're McLoving it.
Has anybody come out of the building?
No, no one's come out of the building.
No one's come out of the building.
Well, they're busy in there.
Wow.
Does your spell like draw people out, or is it just
No.
make you sound really good?
Makes me sound real good.
Right. So they maybe open a window. But you got a little crowd.
Do I see them opening the window? Can I jump in the window?
I mean, if
I
you're
can't jump in.
here,
It's not inconspicuous.
you don't see it because it's freehand. It is over here. They open up a crack to listen.
Wait, hold on. This spell has more things that I haven't done before. You can use a bonus action on each of your turns to beguile one creature you choose.
Beguile someone to open a door.
On a fail, it becomes friendly to you for as long as it can hear the music. Yeah. Yeah. I want to try and beguile one of the people.
All right. Okay. What are these people I definitely have stats for? Okay. Yes. Let me just. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. No, not this one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna do like
Okay. What you see in there, you see a male. I'll say that you can see a couple so that you can actually choose what you're gonna do. But you see a male half elf. You see 2 male half elves. In there. There are 2 males that you see that you can target.
Just one of them, I guess. I mean, unless does one seem more important than the other one?
No, you can't tell.
Okay, I'm just gonna choose. I'm just gonna be like, just trying to beguile one of them.
Okay.
The one that seems like more into the music.
Okay.
I think my spell save DC is 15.
Okay, let me just. So that means they roll. What are they? What am I
Charisma
rolling?
saving throw.
Charisma saving. Okay. They definitely. You see. Somebody open the door and start to come out.
As the door's opening, I'm kind of sneaking in
Roll stealth.
again.
Wait, what'd you roll for stealth?
The first time I had rolled like a 17. With
Okay, fine. You
7.
sneak in. You're able to sneak in.
So one of the people from inside the building comes out.
Yeah.
Good sir, you just came out of that. You just came out of that building there.
Yeah.
That building. It just looks It just looks like the inside of it would be great acoustics for the rest of the performance. Do you think the rest of the crowd and I could perhaps move on in and
Yeah.
play some more?
I mean, I don't see why not. Let me go check with Goober. He's more in charge.
Uber.
Yeah,
That's-
Uber.
That seems like he sounds like a nice fellow.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Let me just go check it in, and he goes back in. Hey, Goober, can we get some? The guy wants to play. This guy wants to play in here. What the hell are you thinking? What? We can't have people come in here. What you thinking there, Elder Half? What are you doing?
I wanna go up to the door, and like I'm still like strumming or whatever, and I open the door and I'm like, hey, look, I got all these people who just wanna listen and listen to me play, and I got a whole crowd here. They I'm sure the acoustics in this building would be great for it.
Yeah, dude, get the heck out. Get the fuck out, dude. Go somewhere else. It's like 3 a.m. for first of alls. For second of alls, no. We got some work going on in here.
I turn to the crowd. I turn to the crowd and I say, I'm sorry, guys. The people in the building don't want me to play.
What the hell? What you know? You gotta let him play. Let him play, man. He's so
They
great.
told me it was the worst music they've ever heard.
What?
And I just don't know. They're just so mean. I don't know if I have the heart to play anymore.
Does Kyphira see Zimmy at all? Like just kind of wandering around.
No, well, you wander around. So you get to see this clear spot right now. That's as far as you've gotten right now because that's what I've opened up. And somewhere, I thought I could do some. Where's the one that gives me all the cool stuff? No, I don't want that. Characters. And what's this one? Not what I want also.
And I'm still like outside, just like
You're just at the door.
I'm just like the acoustics in this building I'm sure would be great for the performance, but they just don't want me to play. I
That's
mean,
bullshit, man.
I
It's bullshit.
I agree with you, but I'm sure there must be some way you fine people of Zyzer Death could convince these folk to let us into their building and continue the great performance that I have going.
I can't. Oh, all right. Oh. Um. This is kind of creepy now. It's a wood floor. Get it?
That's like 3 planks. That's some
Yeah, I know, because I'm lazy.
Those are some wide planks. Must be from some big trees.
Oh, all right, here. I might have to take out the. You can't see nothing.
Like, oh, I drew something, and how do I get rid of it? I wanted to measure. I mean, that would have been like, I guess not 6 foot. 6 foot wide trees.
Okay, you see some tables here. You see basic CPAC. What the hell's the basic CPAC? What? Since when?
What?
I could have swore I looked for a boat the other day and I didn't see one. And now there's a boat. Anyways. Oh, there's even like some bread on the table.
Fine citizens of Zyzer Death. Please convince these men to let us play inside of their building. Look, the doors are even open. You can walk right in and convince them firsthand.
Okay, well, so let me find just some dudes to be the people who are the swashbuckler. Okay, I'm just using these dudes because I can. I don't know, they're just whatever. You can't see him. Maybe there's like a wall. I don't know what I'm doing. You totally threw me off.
Wait, you're the one who kidnapped Zimia.
Yeah, well, I had to do something. Okay, so what you see.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. I see nothing.
I'm gonna fog that part over. Haha, I like the fog. Okay, you kind of see like this. Teddy, you're near the door. There's a cat in there. I don't know that I have animals. I have a dead soldier I could throw in there. Can you move the people around or you can't? I don't think you can. I think you have to. Okay. So place yourself there, Kyphira.
Probably would have gone somewhere like kind of high. Don't know why that's not a pretty color. Thought I changed it to a pretty color. Okay, well, somewhere
Every
near the
time it resets, it's just a jerk.
near a table. Near the table. Guess that's slightly better. Just so she can kind of keep a little bit of cover.
Okay. There's also some city guards who are like, hey, dudes, it's early. You gotta break it up or go inside. You gotta do something.
We're trying, sir. We're trying to go inside.
Find a freaking inn. Find a tavern. There's a bar down the street. Bring it down there. And these guys are getting pretty. They're up there. They got some swords drawn now.
Who's got swords drawn?
These guys.
Oh, the guys on the inside.
Yeah, these two here. And there's another person who's just like, what the hell's going on? What the hell?
Great people
You're
inside
you're
there.
gonna piss us off. You're pissing freaking people off.
Go
Close
in there
the door.
and convince them that the show must go on.
Yeah, these two guys just closed the door.
While that was happening, Kyphira kind of just moves to the other end of the table as like the guards are moving closer towards the door and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see like an entryway or anything to this little blacked out area?
You see a door, but it's closed.
Foiled by doors. Hey Teddy, come in here and open the door for me.
I'm working on it. Okay, I got an idea. This is great. Best idea ever.
Please don't sing.
Hey, guards, please come here.
Okay. Oh, they come closer.
And I'm going to, before they like get right up to me, like I'm going to minor illusion, as they're like walking up or whatever. I want a minor illusion, like a piece of paper that just is like I had what I wanted it to be, like a permit of use or whatever.
Okay. Sure.
It's just like it just says that we have like the authority or whatever to use this building.
Roll deception.
I'm just gonna be like we have permission to use this building and the people inside have barred us from access.
Yeah, roll
Would you
deception.
say deception?
Yeah.
Oh no. Where are my stats? I don't like this online.
Your image is frozen too.
Yeah, no, my phone died.
You're a dork.
I mean, it's plugged in. That's how I get it to work.
Well, what's funny is that you have like frozen the Zoom also. Like the Zoom is frozen on you being frozen for me.
Yeah, he's frozen for me as well.
Oh, you just kicked him over. Great.
Yeah, no, that's how it goes to whoever talked last.
Yeah.
13.
He's like, okay. He goes up and knocks on. He's like, sir, you got to open up the door. These people have the right to play here. We've got an ordinance. Hey, we don't have no. Although I will say that the guy that you've beguiled is like, dude, we just gotta let him in. Let him in. It's fine. No one's gonna know anything. You just let him in and play. You'll be fine. And he's like, no, listen, we ain't got no freaking ordinance there. There's no one's got an ordinance. Oh, sir, you gotta open the door. There's an ordinance. I'm gonna bar this door down. And he's like ready to start breaking down the door. I think that's where we're gonna stop right here. I think it's funny. I actually kind of like this roll. I like the roll 20 because I can leave this like this, so we know where we were.
See, Teddy's got a great plan. It only gets better.
I'm sure it does.
Great.
No, wait, no, it only got better. Like, my first idea was just to like draw him out, and then my second idea was, well, maybe I can get my crowd to go in and beat him up.
Ooh,
But now I've got the guards.
right.
Great.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This couldn't backfire on us at all.
No, never.
What, backfire on Teddy?
Yeah,
Nothing ever does.
like the singing did that one time.
I mean, the singing's kind of funny.
You know, I just, everyone was all like, "Oh, why doesn't your character sing? Why do you always say your character doesn't sing?"
Didn't know he would be summoning demons.
I did.
Well, yeah, I would hope you would. You're supposed to be running the game.
Am I? Oh, it's awkward. All right. I'm gonna stop my recording. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this game.